Hey guys, this is Phoenix and I'm back with another episode of my 1.7.10 modding tutorials. Today we're going to talk about version controlling. This is basically where we're going to be uploading our stuff to GitHub. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually go to github.com and we're going to log in or create a new account depending on what you need to do. I'm actually going to sign in. We're going to go to Rio, no, Phoenix YT. Okay, so I'm actually going to get rid of this since this was a test from before. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Delete this repository. Grab that, put it here. Okay, yeah, that should get rid of that. Okay, so we should be looking at an empty form unless you add other repositories and stuff. That can go away. We don't technically need that up right now, but we can go to git-scm.com, click on downloads, and we're going to go to the Windows and hit the download GitHub for 64-bit. I don't need that downloaded. I already have it downloaded. And then the other one is one that I can never remember the name of, but if we go to settings and version control, underneath the version control, we have HG, which is MERC Mercurial, something like that. And that one we can actually get to by going to MERC URIAL. We're going to look for an SMC, which is here, Mercurial SMC. Download that one as well from right there. I already have them downloaded, so I'm just going to go here. We're going to run the git, and we're going to install that. So yes, next. D, for me it's D, for you it would be anywhere you want it. Next, make sure you use the Windows command prompt and Unix style line endings. And just basically go through and use all defaults. And then we also need to install the Tortoise HG, which we already looked at, or which is the Mercurial, the thing that we downloaded before. Next, I'm going to change mine to the D drive again. So D program files, Tortoise HG, okay. Next, and install. Yes. I apologize for my screen going black every time that a authentication system comes up and asks me to approve. We'll just finish with that and then hit finish on this guy as well as soon as it's done, and finish. From here we're going to go into our settings, so file, settings, underneath the version control select git. If we hit test right now it says there's nothing there. What we want to do is we want to go to the ... next to path and git executables, go to the program files that we were in. What is in here? Oh, OBS, okay. Go to the program files, open up git, and then underneath of bin there is git.exe. Choose that. When you run the test on that, it should say it was successfully found. So then we do Mercurial, and we do the same exact thing underneath of our D drive, underneath of our program files, Tortoise HG. There should be an hg.exe. Select that, test it. It'll come through saying it was successful. Apply that, okay. Back into settings because I missed something. We need to go to GitHub. Now there's two different ways that you can do this. I don't like my setting or my login and password being saved by my IDE, so I always do a token. To get a token, just click on Create API Token, and this is a one-time thing. It's going to ask you to log in. So I'm going to actually go ahead and log in using GitHub. We're going to say our email, phoenix.yt.as@gmail.com. Log in. And it's going to generate a token for us. The other option for this is if we were still on GitHub. So if we go to github.com and we go to here, the little icon for us, go to settings, go down to personal access token. This one wasn't generated by IntelliJ. I'm going to delete both of these. I understand, delete, I understand. If I generate a new token, I can say this is for IntelliJ. This one's for IntelliJ. I want it to have all access, like this. I'm only doing this right now to show you what it is. It's going to actually show the token. I am going to regenerate this token after this. So you would go click copy token, come over here and paste it in here. This token will change between this by the time this episode is uploaded. That way nobody has access to my GitHub account. And we can hit test. It's going to access to GitHub, connected successfully to your user, and it'll tell you your username. So from here we can hit apply and OK, and we don't need this open. Alright, so I'm going to just double check to make sure that this is actually able to launch and stuff. I'm not going to throw any errors real quick. Yeah, I'm checking because I just rebuilt my build.gradle project, so I'm just double checking to make sure it launches. And it does, so we're good. Okay. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to go up to VCS, go into import into version control, share project on GitHub. I'm going to name this tutorial mod on tutorial underscore mod dash 1.7.10 in case anybody is wondering what version of Minecraft this is for. This is a mod for my YouTube channel teaching Minecraft .7.10 modding. Because this is a free account. If you paid for the subscription, you would be able to do private. This we can't do private because this is our free account, so we can only do public. So let's go ahead and hit share. From here, you're going to get another pop-up. I'm going to uncheck everything so that I can check off only specific things. We want our build gradle.bat, gradle build.gradle, and our source and our gradle wrapper. This is all that we want. And we're just going to keep it as an initial commit. Hit OK. It's going to publish to GitHub master. Mine fails because I have another system locked up to it. Basically, when you go and hit that second commit, it would come up and ask you to save information or type in your username and login password for GitHub. That would link GitHub, your IntelliJ installation to GitHub. Mine is actually linked to my other account, so I'm going to show you that one real quick. In order to get rid of this, all you have to do is go to settings. I'm going to show you what it looks like when it successfully connects, but this would be the way that you do that. I'm going to change token to password, and I'm going to log in using my other one. That's for GitHub. If I hit test, it says it was successfully connected. Then I'm going to come over to version control. Right here, I'm going to hit the minus button, which will unregister that. Apply it. It says it's got an unregistered root, but that's easy to fix. I'm going to right-click tutorial mod, and I'm going to say show in Explorer. Underneath tutorial mod, there's a hidden folder called Git. If you just delete that and go back over to this, it should sort itself out. So if we go to File, Project, or File Settings, Version Control, we now have Project None, and that's it. So now that I've configured it to be on my actual account that I use all the time, which is, well, not really all the time, which is if I log out from here, sign out, sign in, this one, I'm going to get rid of this, which doesn't actually exist. So that's a thing that is weird. Don't quite get that. Public. Yeah, I thought I deleted that a while ago. Oh, no, I know what that is. Count, integration. Okay. Delete, I understand. Okay, now if I go back here, still going to try to load that, but whatever. I'll fix that later. What I'm going to do down here is actually make the tutorial project. So we're going to do the version control upload. I'm going to share project on GitHub. I'm going to do the exact same thing, tutorial underscore mod dash 1.7.10. I'm not going to give it a description this time. I'm going to hit share. It's going to pop up with this stuff. Don't need that, do need that, do need that, do need the rest of that. Okay, and it's initial commit. I'm going to hit OK. It's going to publish to GitHub. Now this one should work because this is the actual account that it's designed for. Successfully shared project on GitHub. If I go and refresh here, we should have tutorial mod dash 1.7.10. When I open that, it has all the data inside of it. That's how you actually subscribe to GitHub. I'm actually going to use this because it wouldn't let me reset that for some reason. I tried to reset that in so many ways. I've been through this and all this stuff and nothing. So I'm going to be using my old GitHub for that's just Ryoscape. I might be able to change that name actually. Your profile. Edit profile. Name. Update profile. Okay, profile is updated successfully, which means it still says Ryoscape. Yes, that is how it's intended. Not at all, but I don't get it. But yeah, so okay, so it's saying my actual name is Ryoscape, but Phoenix YTAS is my name on here. Don't show email. Right, I'll move it Gmail. Whatever. Oh, it's uploaded. It works. Tutorial mod. Everything is here. You can add a README if you want. You don't have to. But now, basically, anytime that you make an update in here, you'll notice that if I go into projects and tutorial mod, it's white right now. If I were to, let's say, add a line or something, let's just put a space, you'll notice it turns blue. That's because there's now an update that can be uploaded to versioning control. So if you want to update that, all we have to do is hit the VCS after we save. So control save and then upload. No changes detected. You know what? This is a change. Why not? And then now we should be able to VC. Yeah, now it says, hey, tutorial mod.java was updated. We'll just call it a test update. And we're going to say commit and push. git username is not defined. There we go. Set and commit. Push. Now we should have had a successful push. So if I come up here and refresh this, 13 seconds ago, test update. Source. We can go into tutorial mod here, and we should see a comment here. This is a change. So now if we wanted to fix that again, I can come down here, just get rid of this because I don't need this. And from here I can go and push that again, and we'll do initial commit. We'll commit that. In order to push it, we would actually have to go to VCS, import into, now how do you do this? No changes detected. Oh, there's a way to do that. I just need to remember how it's done. There's a commit. What is that key for committing? Control K is to commit, so I believe Control Shift K is to push. Yeah, there it is. So now we can go and push this, and it'll do its whole thing. Commit has been pushed, and we can check that by coming back over here and just refreshing this page, and we'll notice that that commit has actually been pushed. And we can come back here, and everything should say initial commit because my commit was also called initial, but it'll say a minute ago is when this was updated. This was updated 5 minutes ago, this a minute ago, and then this one was a minute ago. So you can actually track through to see which one has been updated. Now anybody can access this, they just have to go to your source tree. So basically this address right here I can go to on anything. Even if I'm not logged in, so I can go to Internet Explorer and put this link up here. It'll take me to GitHub. Ask me later. I don't care. Okay, it'll take me to GitHub, and I'm not signed in or anything, but my source is all accessible. They can download it as a zip file, save it, and open it. And they'll have the master with all of my stuff. So this is all working now. I have to use my original one, but you guys are good to use the non-original one. I will leave the link to my source in the description of this video. Alright guys, so in the next episode we will get started with our first item, and then a block, and then tools, and then we'll probably actually do this before this here. Okay. The OR dictionaries, crafting recipes, all that stuff. So we'll start on doing that next episode. But for now, I will see you guys later, and I hope you guys learned something. Have a good one.